Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Silent Hill Forte running on PC.
What?
That's right. I am missing something. What am I missing? I don't know. I'm missing it. Sorry, we had to run all the way through here. Ah, it's my doll. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. Well, I think I have to go to the western room to progress. A warning. Hinako is mine. Her fingers, her lips. Every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. Oh, okay. Obsessed a little much? I think maybe you need a little break. I just find it's very hard to just obsess over one person with billions of people on the planet. You know, to each their own, I guess. Is this a stage? Sorry, I didn't have much time to look around at this when we were getting chased to high heaven everywhere. All I have with me is a tiny little ceremonial dagger. Messy scrawls. Wonder what that pretty little thing's chirps will sound like when I tear off that mask of hers. The girl before last was an exquisite specimen. I can barely contain myself every time I think about her. Okay, well, maybe make sure you actually do contain yourself. Sounds like you got a problem. Maybe a bladder infection? I think that's everything. Let's go to the western room now. Hmm. Okay. Did I miss a drawer somewhere? Friendly. Hey, that's me. Except my head looks a little bit better. Don't trust him. I mean, I don't, but yeah, I don't have many choices. Inari sculpture. I'll sculpture in the image of the god Inari. It looks like it might fit somewhere. Let's save first. That was an awful lot of running. That was an awful lot of running around. Yeah, well, it was a pre-order bonus, the bunny ears. I do wish the ears were just a little shorter. They're just a little long and they kind of clip through stuff. Escape from peril. Oh, jeez, that's a long-ass reach. Naginata, an exquisitely crafted ornamental polearm that is extremely sturdy and is able to be used as a weapon. Yeah, I mean, I am happy that that it is also doing well. Although I gotta say, probably between this and Chronos, you know, releasing so close together, I think Chronos is the better game. And it's the one that's not selling as well. Fire's gone out. Tattered paper. The inscription on the polearm reads, Ominokami Munimasa, also known as Inadama. Inadama is another word for Inazuma, meaning lightning. This likely refers to the unique pattern of the blade's steel. Yeah, I really do think it was a mistake making the combat so hard. I mean, I'm playing it on story difficulty, which is the lowest difficulty. And it's kind of the one meant to be set for a normal Silent Hill game. And number one, there's a ton of encounters, and number two, they're not easy. I mean, the timing on the parries and the dodges And the counter moves is actually really hard. Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's bad. I think it's okay, but there's just way too much of it. Oh, I don't want to draw anything. I think I'll keep the stuff as it is. And again, it's too hard for a Silent Hill game. Silent Hill is not supposed to be very hard combat. Well, in that sense, I think Silent Hill 2 Remake is probably the better game than this one. Just because the balance is better. Of course, that's a remake, so not a whole lot of things have changed. The key is the name, the same as before. So there is that. But yeah, I mean, we're about to go into a boss battle. I think. Is something supposed to go here too? And like, it is just a couple of frames that you get to react. I just think it should be way looser. Like, these frames are more they're more strict than Expedition 33. And you can't reasonably run from stuff either. Yeah, I mean, look how fast that is. That is just a couple of frames, and I have to react. It's like, I don't know who they made this for. I guess they made this for, like, the Elden Ring tryhards. The Elden Ring tryhards don't play this game. So yeah, I mean, it definitely rubs me the wrong way. Great, increases focus charging time, or decreases focus charging time. Loading Hawk. It's like, I don't want to have to fight this thing, but I kind of have to, because it will run after you really fast. And you really can't get away from it. Making me fight stuff in these tight corridors and like nothing can bounce off. Just dumb. I mean, that's just dumb. Of course, I never liked that. I don't like it in Elden Ring and Dark Souls. I don't like that mechanic at all. Just clip through the damn wall. Housemaid's note, February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and am I the only one who knows the full story? I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. Well, which family are we talking about? Maybe it's a family I don't like, in which case, fine, let them be cursed. Family physician's log. It's February 1st. Symptoms are as follows. Headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. At first, I believe signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Maybe you're not good at prescribing medicine. The crimson spring gushing from the womb. Deep within is the Shimizu family. I forgot I'm Shimizu. Family physician's log, February 8th. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows. Labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain, their teeth bared, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. Oh, well, you just gave him some bitter medicine. I mean, what can you expect? Sakuko's dead. I mean, we buried, well, I guess we didn't really bury her, but we laid her to rest ourselves. Research notes on Emni Jukonroku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer, known as a jugonchi, to perform an incantation written on the Emni Jugonroku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yodo Code in the first year of the Tempoyo Hoji era, 757 AD. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of onmyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. Sandalwood, I really don't like that scent. My ex-wife loved that scent. It's just kind of like, it's kind of harsh and burning. The game is dark. I can barely make out the tell. It's like, give me a dark game, plus give me a dark tell. As soon as I turn the corner, I get hit. stuff for my sanity. Yeah, I'm just like roped into these encounters. And no healing either. So dumb. Don't put me in encounters where I'm trying to hit the wall. So dumb. I think this game just wants to be Dark Souls. Like, let Dark Souls be Dark Souls. You know? Again, this is story difficulty. Story. Giant carcass.
でもお供え物だったよね。
Don't know about that either. I mean, you just have to take that damage. Yeah, it's weird that it's such a hardcore game. Or just maybe they think that people just want games this hard. I don't know what I could have done about that, but okay. I'm glad we're playing Ghost of Yotai after this. I mean, I don't think that game is out to try to kick my ass all over the place. I mean, I'm not even bad at games. You know, I'm pretty good at these kind of games. I play them all the time, and yet this game is just... I just don't think it's reasonable. I don't think the reaction time is... I think it's just too fast.
幼いものだったよね
Again, story difficulty. Well, yeah, I think the thing about the PS2 games is that the combat was very simple and the AI was very dumb, right? So, so you could just theoretically just like cheese the game, right? Because the AI was so dumb, and you really only had a couple moves. So in that sense, that's how the old games were balanced out. Is that, you know, while you weren't like super duper powerful or anything, you could outsmart the opponent. Yeah, I think what they're doing is they're sort of taking the criticism to heart, right? Because everybody, nobody likes the combat in a Silent Hill game. And up until recently, they didn't like the combat in Resident Evil, right? Until Resident Evil 4. So I think they've kind of gotten obsessed with fixing the combat and making it more engaging. But like, the combat is not the thing that people like about Silent Hill. It's not even close to being the thing that we like. So to all of a sudden place so much emphasis on it, it's just a weird decision. Can't aim worth shit either. Even when you lock onto something, it just stabs the air. Yeah, I think they also tried that too. So Silent Hill on Wii, the Shattered Memories, which I really enjoy. I really like that game quite a lot. That one tried to do the no combat thing, and instead all you did was run away from your enemies, which I think is good. But I think the running got repetitive because there was only one kind of enemy in the game, and basically there was only one kind of running. So I think if they would have taken some time to improve on that, that actually would be a winning formula. But, you know, it's not favorably reviewed from fans of Silent Hill. They don't tend to like that game. Two hits. Yeah, see, PT is like a game with absolutely no combat. All atmosphere, you know. It's not linear either. And somehow that still manages to be one of the scariest games. I mean, outside of Alien Isolation, which is probably like the scariest game. Although maybe a lot of that has to do with, you know, the association with Alien. Two hits. Two hits and I am dead on story difficulty. And I've got 3 frames to react to this animation. It's either 3 or 4 frames. I can't decide which, but it's not a lot of time. And it doesn't do it all the time. So sometimes you have to wait for it to get to the point where it does the animation. And then when it doesn't do the animation, it's got like 2 or 3 frames when it can attack you. And it's too fast. Look at this, I'm just waiting then I just missed my window, my 3-frame window. Falling over dead. As I say, Chronos is like the better game. I think I don't think it necessarily has better graphics. I mean, the graphics are very different in that game. It's going for a much different look and feel. But that game is like, yeah, you only have 6 bullets. You know, maybe going through 4 or 5 hours of the game, you have very little ammo, but then you have like very precise aiming. So they make up for it by, you know, even though you have very little ammo and you have to really gauge your encounters, you know, you have the option to do it. I think the worst thing about this is these enemies don't die, so they can come back to life. And you may be thinking, well, why don't you just run? But the problem is that if I run, then these things chase after you. And they don't let up, you know. You only have so much stamina. I mean, look how many enemies there are. It's just so much. I got my issues with this game. I'm sure the story is awesome. I'm sure when I finally get to the end of it, I'll be like, wow, that was really cool. But this is not fun to play. I mean, I am not having any fun at all doing this. I just want to see the end, you know. I mean, at this point, like, I don't even really care about the rest of the game. This game. Yeah, I wouldn't even say the combat's bad. I mean, it's got a lot of positives. Look, I just need to tone down this. Need to tone down this difficulty. Or they need to give me more frames that I can react to, and not just make this like a Twitch horror game. Why make a Twitch horror game? That's not like something called. That's not fear, right? I don't know who's asking for a Twitch horror game. I mean, who's it made for? It seems to be made from the same material as the stone key that Foxmass had given to me. Maybe it serves a similar purpose. okay. What's the thing that gives you better sanity? Divine water. This goes up before. That's why I didn't think it was out now. It's all the way over there. Does it show this as all? Grab her head every couple seconds is all that the meaning of fun. Get it together, girl. Freaking life's in danger. forgiving this stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay, that means there's a boss battle. Blessed hand mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instead. Health, sanity, and stamina will be fully restored.
何かに使えそう。Hinako.
「 急に律令のごとく行うがいいね。つきものの分際でここへ踏み入ろうとは愚かな。
今のは
The boss is easier than all the regular enemies. What the hell?
もう失せた。安心していい。属性に生きる以上、汚れがつくことは仕方がない。払えばいいだけのことだ。行こう。この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。
Can't quite get the water down.
さあ、君も。
はい。
Oh, why is mine different?
いや、
大丈夫。ただの水だよ。
Trust the fox mask. Yeah, I don't trust him. I don't have a choice though.
ひなこ、おい、しっかりしろ。
ドジだね。あんた階段から落ちたんだよ。
腕、どうした？
あれ、引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。それはよかった。
どうした？
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし、行こ
私をちゃんと守ってよ。 私ひなこみたいに強くないんだから。
分かってる。俺から離れるな。
うん。
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがり棒。
分かった。私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。しんがりは引き受けた。
Ramune. Is this a new area? Oh, this looks familiar. Yeah, I've been down here. Well, is there anything new here? Just in case the game decides to put new stuff around here for some reason. Okay, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Silent Hill Forte running on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream. I hope you liked watching more than I enjoyed playing.